No siema drodzy widzowie, witam was serdecznie na moim kanale, ja jestem Ardel, a to jest kolejny odcinek naszych przygód z grą Starfield. Ja nie przedłużam, a wam życzę miłego oglądania. Jedziemy. Drodzy widzowie, koronujemy questa Rozbity bank. Mamy jeszcze popytać się członków towarzystwa Larego. Ja bym na niego zabić, ale wolałbym tego nie robić, bo nie chcę wywoływać alarmu na statku. Będziemy teraz szukać ludzi, których należy rozpytać Larego.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
So, what brings you aboard? That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Jeszcze?
No? And why the heck are you so interested in him anyway? Well, that was boring.
Hello, are you a member? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Besides what I already told you? No. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Pleased to make your acquaintance. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates are the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Have you tried the canapé? Here for business or pleasure? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Nice to have met you.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh? Quite a lovely starliner. Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. That's all then? Okay.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a starliner.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Business or pleasure?
So, what brings you aboard?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
No to idziemy gadać z tą całą Klaudią. Tutaj?
Sorry, do I know you?
Nie znasz mnie, ale potrzebuję cię pewnych informacji.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Wszystko wiem o Słowacie z Dąbrowskim.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Potrzebuję tylko czegoś obciążającego na Dąbrowskiego.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already. You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it? All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me.
Opowiedz mi o tym przekręcie.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Jeśli zależy ci na zamyśle, daj mi dowód, który da się przeciwko niemu wykorzystać.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Okej, idziemy szukać kolejnego.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise's attendants.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Hello.
You here for the charity event?
Bardzo interesuje mnie to, co dzieje się w Galbanku.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
Klaudia stwierdzi, że masz informację o Larrym Dąbrowskim.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Może przekażę wszystkie posiadane już dowody władzom.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Jest zamierzany z Dąbrowskim w malwersację.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Na statku może zadziałać.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Muszę załatwić.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starfield ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cred stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Goldbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it? Get back to it.
Okej, drodzy widzowie. Myśmy pogadali sobie z panem kapitanem, który chce wrócić do piratów. Tudzież karmazynowej floty. No i to dostaje nam teraz zająć się resztą. Tu chyba.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
There's some heavy security protecting this area.
Hold up.
But judging from the fact
This
that
area
this is the life
passengers.
support control,
Wait
it
a
certainly
second.
makes
You're
sense.
Captain Rockov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Muszę na chwilę dostać się do strefy podtrzymywania życia.
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
Empatia. Od razu widać, że to skraci tu na dole samotność, może połączyć z zespołu.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Na razie. Co tu mamy? Dostęp do podtrzymania światła. Uwaga, ze względów bezpieczeństwa dostęp do podtrzymania się nie może zostać zablokowany bez zgody głównego inżyniera pełniącego służbę. Więcej szczegółów w podręczniku operacyjnym Tridenta S0TS022343. Podręcznik operacyjny Tridenta SOTS022040. W przypadku awarii jednostki podtrzymania życia alfa JPZ-01 automatycznie aktywuje się beta JPZ-02. Gdy okazało się, że doszło do niezwykle mało prawdopodobnej awarii bety JPZ-02, automatycznie aktywuje się gamma JPZ-03. W przypadku katastrofalnej awarii i włączenia się wszystkich jednostek na statku nadany zostanie automatyczny rozkaz założenia skafandrów. Dalsze szczegóły uzyskać można u głównego inżyniera w rozdziale 20 podręcznika operacyjnego Tridenta. Podręcznik operacyjny Tridenta S0TS022730. Jeśli jakaś jednostka podtrzymania życia zawiedzie, natychmiast wprowadzony zostanie procedura awaryjnego cięcia. Wszyscy pasażerowie będą proszeni o spokojne udanie się do swoich kajut do momentu, aż kapitan odwoła sytuację awaryjną. Jeśli kapitan nie jest w stanie wypełniać swoich obowiązków, należy działać zgodnie z właściwym łańcuchem dowodzenia. Tak jak to opisano w podręczniku operacyjnym Tridenta S0TS01 0207. Dodatkowo wszystkie wewnętrzne mechanizmy zamków, drzwi do kajut pasażerskich i obszarów zbiorowych są ublokowane, aby zezwolić załodze na swobodny dostęp. W czasie trwania sytuacji awaryjnej działać będą awaryjne komunikaty dźwiękowe i oświetlenie.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
It appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the OUC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Remain there until you receive further instructions.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, Could end up in jail. Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates, thank you very much. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy. Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Piętro wyżej.
All
This ship is in a
passengers,
state of
may
emergency.
I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Lary.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Dobra, ponegocjujmy.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
To niesamowita sztuczka, profesorze.
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
Quite a shame that you need to resort to blackmail to arrive at the point of equity in our discussion. However, I will acquiesce to your addendum. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Okej, mamy co chcieliśmy.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into her. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me? Partner?
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach. Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it. Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. I promise. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Ten będzie szybciej chyba. A do zejścia jakieś są. Jakieś schody musimy znaleźć na dół, drodzy widzowie.
Don't worry. This ship is equipped with 2 backups for the life support system.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Nie, już tu nie ma.
I have things for you.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Hey, let me know if we're going to head into the well, so I can watch your back.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
Dzielnica handlowa.
Can I help you with something, my friend?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant he was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work to do.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Shh, they'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
O, spoko, poradzimy sobie z nimi.
Going to end you.
Jakieś krwawienie chyba dostałem.
valuable?
You okay?
O, tam fajne. GLB 044 traf, noty zaginięcia, kapitan, klasyfikacja transport, odbędzie kredyty, pogon tanków, wartość 7,76 milionów kredytów, transpondera, wylot Alpha Centauri Jameson, utrudnione, lokalizacja, układ nieznany, dziedzictwo. Kredyty, ładunek tanków, wartość utajniona, dobrobyt, mało akurat, informacje na zajniku, okej. Mamy wszystko. Jestem, to mogę też opnąć. Jakiś sklep po drodze jest.
You're only as safe as your equipment. I would never dream of some. Please do.
Okej, ale tu chcę posprzedawać, nie kupować.
See you around.
Na myśl teraz dać się na klucz.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
To co masz dla mnie?
What can I help you with? I thought you'd never ask. Here.
Super. Dokujemy.
We've got it. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see.
Idziemy pogadać z
You want to kick
szefem.
back or find the last Nova? Bugs in the phone that will kill anyone.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Gdzie były te windy na górę?
You don't steal from your own. Not unless you want the whole station on your ass.
Yeah?
Your buddy Rokoff is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Rokoff nie jest taki zły, okazał się całkiem pomocny.
Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokoff, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Musi być jakiś sposób.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Rex by się nie poddał.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
Myślimy, coś obiecuję.
I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Need a drink? Bug at the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credit.
I'd never go down to that prison. I've heard Jasper Crix's ghost haunts the place.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
But you can't kill the dead.
Says, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
A jeszcze musimy raport dać.
lot of us had our doubts.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
Sentiments are shifting.
Udało się mi wykraść dane użytkowniczącego banku.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
Brygada coś wymyśli.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
Jest o krok przed systemem.
He's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so if you admire someone like that, maybe we picked the wrong person for the job.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Wydaje mi się, że jakiś comspike rozwiąże problem.
They have information about the comspike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comspike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Kurde, z dowodami próbujemy się znaleźć.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
Moi drodzy widzowie, to by było na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Jeżeli ten się wam podobał, zostawcie łapkę w górę. Zachęcam was do pisania komentarzy pod filmikiem, zostawienia subika z dzwoneczkiem. Zachęcajcie swoich znajomych, by ten kanał subowali. I do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Siema!